I didn't pay my taxes for like what, 5 years. Hard working is the least amount of action you can take. If Jeff Bezos stayed with his corporate job, we would not have Amazon. I tell everyone that, yo, I talk to myself. Hey YouTube, I'm Tevin, but you guys can call me T. You look crazy until it actually works out. The moment you decide to follow your dreams, everyone else will look at you as if you're crazy. The moment you decide to stop following the crowd and start doing your own thing, become a leader, start leading the pack, everyone look at you as if you're crazy. But the moment it works out, oh, they always believed in you. They always knew you would achieve that. They always knew you would become the head of the table, basically. I remember when I quit my job last year in the summer because I hated it. And I basically told my stepmom like, oh, I'm gonna get shares in Apple. This woman looked at me like if she didn't care. And funny enough now, I have shares in Apple, yes. Bro, I bought that share for like $65 and it's currently at $71. But that's not my greatest investment. My greatest investment was me taking the risk and investing in myself. I remember when I just started going to the gym 5 days a week, coming in from work after 10, going straight to the gym, getting home at 12 in the night, and people looking at me like I'm weird. I know, look at me, bro. People think I still go to the gym because, oh, you work out and stares at girl. No, bro, I go there to build my discipline. If I can show up in the gym every day, 5 days a week, putting in the work, lifting machine, pushing weights, bro, some days I don't even want to do that. If I can get up and do those things when I don't want to do that, what other areas in my life can I show up for? You look crazy until it actually works out. You know how much criticism I got from me just trying to pursue something different, me just trying to stand out from the crowd. And then the moment it starts taking off, everyone's like, oh yeah, we know that you were gonna do this. We know that you were gonna achieve this. Bro, like me focused on YouTube now, I haven't told like this side of my family yet, and I don't think I am gonna tell them. But I know the moment that they find out and the moment it takes off to a level and the moment they find out about that, oh, we always knew you would have done this, we always knew you would have done that. Like, bro, the moment those people find out about my investments and the amount of money that I make from my investment, oh, we always knew you were gonna do that. I remember I just moved from Jamaica. I was 18. I didn't know anything about taxes, anything about that. I came here. No one taught me anything about taxes. But when I didn't pay my taxes, I was criticized. And you know, looking back now, it's so funny. God's such a funny person. God's such a funny God, I'll say that. Because I didn't pay my taxes for like, what, 5 years? Or whichever amount, 4 years. I don't even remember. Only for me to finally pay all my taxes. And my tax return is how much? Thousands of dollars. And I'm like, yo, imagine that. Imagine if I was still immature back then and I did learn how to pay my taxes. I did learn how to do my taxes. I would have squandered the money. I would have wasted the money. I know that I'm more matured and I know what to do. I know how to handle my finances. Even me looking at myself like, yo, damn, that's crazy, bro. Because everything happens for a reason too. But the moment you try to elevate and separate yourself, the moment you try to do something that makes you stand apart from the crowd, you look crazy to everyone else. Yo, the moment when I decided that, yo, I wanted to own my own stuff, I wanted to own my own business, I heard a lot of talks, bro. But no one actually wanted to figure out why I wanted to own my business. No one wanted to figure out, oh, why I wanted to do this. Everyone was just, oh, go and get this job, go and get that job. Bro, I get up and I see how I've been working hard my entire life. My entire adult life. I've been working hard since I was like 17, 16. I got up every day since I was a kid. I remember my mom going to work from early in the morning to late in the night, bro. My mom is a very hard worker. And my dad's a very hard worker too. So I got it from both of them. And me growing up with my mom and seeing that, and then me implementing that, working hard, thinking that hard work would save me. Hard work would help me to achieve my goals. And then me coming here and see my dad's a hard worker and me still wanting to follow the same hard working footstep. I'll be an idiot, bro. But the moment I say, oh, implementation is the lowest level of wealth, hard working is the least amount of action you can take, everyone look at me as if I'm crazy. When I say, oh, I want to step in something like communication or use my imagination to make wealth, everyone thinks I'm crazy. Oh, you're doing the least amount of work, but you want to make the most amount of money. That is the thing. Not because you get up and use your body. You kill yourself basically doing so much hard labor work. You think you make more money than the person that does the least by speaking. That's not how God designed it. God designed it that the more you use your mind, the more you use like your spiritual gifts. Because human beings, well, I don't know about animals, but well, animals don't have imagination, because if they did have imaginations, they could make something. Humans are spiritual beings. They have imagination. That's how we are able to create such unique things. The wall here was in someone's imagination. My phone was in someone's imagination. The clothes I'm wearing was in someone's imagination. Communication is only possessed by spiritual beings. So angels can talk, demons can talk, and humans can talk because we're all spiritual beings. Unification, that's on a lower level of action. Unification, anyone can unify something. A lion can unify his pride. A wolf can unify his pack. A human can unify his group. And then implementation, everyone can do implementation. Every living being on the planet can use implementation. That's the lowest level of wealth, bro. And the moment I said, yo, I wanted to do something higher, I got looks, I got stares. And the worst thing, you know, the funniest thing too, is me getting into trading. Like trading, it's just me following. I'm not doing no hard labor work. I made $14 in one day off me not even doing anything. $14 in a couple hours, bro. Because the stock market is open for so long, and the time when I bought that stock to the time when it closed is such a long moment, or such a short moment. And you have some people that get up every day and work so hard. Yes, $14 is a little compared to most jobs, but over the time span of years, put the stock that I have, yes, and I'm talking about stock a lot because it's fascinating, but put the stock that I just purchased, not just, but you know, recently, I just purchased. Put that over a time span of a few years, and me owning more than just one shares. What happened when that stock multiplies beyond the point that it is now? What happened when I sell everything from that and all of that money comes back to me? I did the least level of work to achieve way much more than what the person who is doing so much hard labor achieve. And then when people find out about that, oh, I won't be as crazy as they thought I was. Yo, I go around, I tell everyone that, yo, I talk to myself. I don't mind saying I talk to myself. I love talking to myself. That's one of the perks of being with myself for so long. Like, yourself becomes your best friend. I laugh with myself. I talk to myself. I smile with myself. I tell myself I love myself. People look at me as if I'm crazy. But you know, the funny thing is, I've been through so much hard battles in my life that I know when I'm in them, I can get through them because I've been through them before. That's why whenever I'm depressed or I'm stressed, I'm not gonna be so overcome by it. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna pass eventually. The last week I was depressed, bro. And look at me now. Me thinking I'm not doing enough work to achieve the level of goals that I want to achieve. Me thinking that my standards aren't there for my goals. Me thinking that I'm not doing a lot. People will always look at you as if you're crazy when you want to try something new. Every great man and woman, when they decided to take themselves away from the pack and try something else, they were looked at as crazy. When Alex Hormozi left school or didn't pursue the career path that his dad wanted him to pursue, and he went and opened a gym, his dad didn't talk to him for what, 10 years. And look at him now. Bro, if Elon, no, I'm not even touching Elon. If Jeff Bezos stayed with his corporate job, we would not have Amazon. And when that man started Amazon, people laughed at him, people criticized him. People said he was crazy. He left his Wall Street job to start an online bookstore. Why would anyone want to buy from a bookstore when they can? Why would anyone want to buy from an online bookstore when they can go in person and buy a book? And look at where we are, 2026. People shop more online than they do in person. And look at it now. No one's calling him crazy because it actually worked out. When Steve Jobs was creating his own thing, everyone looked at him as crazy. And now look at it. When Elon Musk started Tesla, everyone was doubting criticism about electric cars. And look at Tesla now. Tesla has become a staple in motor vehicle nowadays. Everyone wants an electric car, or electric cars planning to come in to the mainframe. I'm planning to own an electric car. Maybe I would like a Tesla though. But the moment you start something new, the moment you try to separate yourself from the crowd and be different, be better, everyone's gonna look at you as if you're batshit crazy. But the moment it worked out, everyone's gonna flock around you like, oh, I believed in you, I always supported you, I always knew that you were gonna achieve this level of success. I always knew it. They're gonna kiss up to you and praise you as if they weren't the one that doubted you and criticized you. Bro, most of us aren't doing this for ourselves. Most of us are doing this for the same people who are criticizing and hating on us now. The same people who say we'll never achieve our goals because we're trying to be different from the pack. I'm gonna give you something else. I remember when I just moved to Canada. My whole dream is to get rich. That was when I was younger. That's what I wanted to achieve because I've never seen anyone around me be rich before. So I always wanted to do it. And my reasoning for it was I wanted to be an inspiration for someone. I wanted someone else to see me achieve it and can look up to me and achieve it themselves. And I remember me saying that, and my dad said to me one day, you'll never get rich unless you buy lotto. Just sit with that for a moment. Yo, imagine if I was more insecure about then. Imagine if I was more insecure than I was insecure about then. I would have internalized that and I would kept on by lotto. Yo, I grew up with my mom saying not to gamble, so I don't gamble. I don't do that shit because gambling is bad. That's how I view it. That's my perception on gambling. It's bad, so I don't do it. I've seen people gamble. I've seen people put down hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to make a profit and lose it all. And then blaming others for their failures. Bro, I prefer take the risk and do the work on my own and follow a plan to make the money than actually gamble and waste my money. The moment I say, yo, invest into the stock market, no one pays me any mind. Everyone looks at me as if I'm speaking nonsense. But if I go up to them and show them the amount of money I make from the stock market, and yo, stock market ain't gambling because I'm actually invest. I actually know how much money I can make from it. Yes, there's time the market go down and there's time the market go up, but you're still making an investment. You're still investing in your finances. You're not just trying your luck. And the stock market is readable too. Gambling is not spinning a wheel. You're not reading that. I've seen people keep refreshing apps, DraftKings or whatever. I see them keep refreshing apps over and over. I was out with one of my friends yesterday, and she said she was on DraftKings. She said she put on $25, a spin of $25, and she made something like 500 back. And in the span of a few minutes, me asking her again, she said she dropped down from 500 and I think $80 something to 3 something, and she's like, oh, I promised myself I wouldn't pass 3. And then I woke up in the morning and she was still gambling. So I assumed that she lost all of it. And me, in the span of 2 days, 3 days, has made around, say, $50 from me investing in the stock market. I haven't lost anything. Yes, the market go down, but it comes back up. Imagine me going to the same people who are the same persons who said, oh, I'll never get rich unless I do this, and show them the amount I make from the stock market. They wouldn't think I'm so crazy anymore. But as I'm saying, the moment you try to be different, the moment you try to separate yourself and do something bigger than anyone expect, than what anyone else think they can do, is the moment they look at you as if you're crazy. Is the moment that they think that you cannot do it, because they subconsciously place a blockage on themselves that they can't achieve it, so they think that you cannot achieve it too. And the moment that you achieve it, they'll stop thinking that, oh, you're crazy, you're a fraud, you're this, you're that. Those same people will come and suck up to you and say they always believe in you. But just keep your head focused. Keep believing in yourself. Keep focusing on what you want to achieve. But that's the video for today. Peace.